This is the CJC HDU 2727 fine filter, and it's now available with a fan cooler to help lower your oil temperature while it's being filtered. This unit is very helpful for systems that tend to run hot, damaging the oil with thermal stress and contamination. So it's an all-in-one package for temperature and contamination control. You might have seen from our previous video walkthroughs the HDU 1512 cool little filter, which also has a fan cooler. Well, now you can see this one's a little bigger and it's even cooler. This particular filter unit is headed to a gold mine in northern Canada for use on a conveyor drive gearbox that runs notoriously hot. This unit could also be used on pumps, bearings, or hydraulic power units. The 2727 is part of the HDU series of fine filters. These will remove contaminants such as particles, moisture, and varnish, all in one cartridge. These are highly efficient filters, filtering down to 3 micron absolute and also removing moisture and varnish degradation byproducts. In addition to that, they're also extremely high capacity, holding 5 to 7 kilograms of material, as well as up to 2 liters of water. So as far as the components, these are basically the same as a regular HDU 2727. We have the motor with the pump on this side, the filter housing, the automatic air vent, the pressure gauge, and the sample valve. Up here we have the starter for the filter pump, as well as a separate one for the fan cooler. On this side, we have the radiator with the motor and the fan. Now we'll show you through the flow path. Starting on this side of the cooler, we have the oil inlet. We do this because we like to cool the oil down before it gets to the filter. It improves efficiency, especially with varnish. From the other side of the cooler, the oil goes down this hose into the pump. After the pump, we have the pre-filter sample valve, and then the oil is pushed into the filter housing from the outside through the filter media, and then down through the core of the filter to the filter outlet. This will go back to your sump. The automatic air vent is available on all the HDU 2727s as an option. The automatic air vent lets the air bleed automatically from the system so that you can purge all the air out and make sure your housing is full of oil. The pressure gauge on top of the housing is your measure of how loaded the filters are. Usually on startup you'll have a little bit of pressure, but it'll rise as the filter loads. You can see here we've got a red zone indicating this is the time you should be changing the filter. The unit can be operated by these motor starters, and you'll notice that the fan is interlocked with the filter, so the fan can't run unless the unit is moving oil. Once we start the filter, now we can start the fan. But the fan can also be turned off while the filter is running. For example, if you're using it in colder temperatures and you don't need to further cool the oil. Both of these starters have built-in overloads, so if you do ever trip on high load of the motor, you'll see the red button pop up. So that's the even cooler HDU 2727 fine filter. If you have problems with your oil, let's collaborate. We'd love to find you a solution.
We're making a lot of new content to help you reduce costs and make smarter maintenance decisions. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss our latest videos. And remember, don't drain it, maintain it.